This is Courage Barbell, and I'm your host, Chad Ikes. Today, I'm going to jump right into it. I'm here to show you how to do landmines. Because this is an exercise I see performed in various different ways, and I suppose some of the other variations do have some reasoning behind using them, but it's not ideally what I ever used, and I would prefer that people go this way more often than not. So what I have here is I have my bar set up. I have my little landmine attachment, which is my own little rigging up system, which I'll pan to at the end of the video. Basically, I just threw a quarter on here, and let's get to it. So oftentimes what you're going to see is you'll see a lot of people doing things like this, and this, and this, and that kind of stuff is probably has a purpose to it. It's good for your mobility. It's good for moving around. But I was always taught that the landmine exercise is designed to help stabilize the core, to help learn your brace, to brace strong and keep that midsection to where it's supposed to be. So how I like to do it, I like to get the hands up here with a little bit of an angle in the arm. Try to get standing straight up. Once you're able to use a lot of weight, you'll probably always have a little bit of an angle. But especially when you first start doing these, try to get as straight up as you can. And the idea here is to get a good solid brace. And all we're trying to do is we're trying to push this weight to the side where it wants to pull us over, and it makes us want to bend, and we want to fight that bend. So I'm going to be right here. I'm going to go get that good solid brace. Then I'm going to take the weight over here. The whole time I'm keeping my brace out. And as you can see, I'm moving the weight mostly with my arms and a little bit with my shoulders. And I'm going from side to side. I'm just showing you with the 25. It's a little less movement, so you'll probably be able to use more weight than you would if you're doing this whole range of motion thing. But what you can see is as I'm up here holding this, I'm going, and I'm expanding this brace, and I'm pushing it out 360 degrees. So I'm here, and I'm taking the weight here, where this weight wants me to do this. But I'm locking in. I'm taking my chest, dropping it down into my pelvic floor, and getting that strong brace. So I'm here, this, here like this. And the whole idea is to put weight out here, So it makes me want to move, and I'm resisting that by working my core. Even with that one, you can tell I'm a little winded, and I actually got a little core work just from doing that. Let me cut for a second. Okay, so what you just saw me do with just the bar. Elite FTS actually makes a handle for this, like all the different handles I have, all for my landmine stuff up there. So I really think this landmine handle is worth having. It adds a whole new dynamic to it. Makes it a little weird to get up, so I'm going to show you how I do that. We're going to slide it on the end. Then what I like to do is I'm going to put this hand here, and I'm going to brace this elbow against this thigh. And then what I'm going to do in one good movement, I'm going to get a good brace and go up to right here. Now we're going to do the same thing we just did. Got my hands out in front of me, standing pretty straight up and down. Big brace, and I'm going to keep that brace pushed out. You'll see a little bit of movement in my shoulders, but I'm trying to keep it mostly just in my arms. Pushing that brace out really hard. Pushing that brace out. Just like that. Give that a try, especially for you people that do your landmines like this. Give this one a try and see how much it actually works in this core. And this is also going to be a good exercise for you to work on bracing and breathing while you brace. Because if you're doing sets of 10 to 20, you're gonna get winded as shit or pass the hell out if you don't breathe. So you have to work on expanding that brace and pushing out and continually breathing while you're pushing out and coming here and here and here. All right. Let me cut, move the camera. I'll show you my little setup I use on my rack for the landmine itself. All right, guys, here's all I did with my my landmine so I could always hook it into my rack. Basically, your landmine slides out. So I have a piece of PVC that it fits into, which allows it to turn pretty easily. And then I just took a little chunk of rubber and cut a channel in it so it would hold flat against here. And honestly, I've probably had this duct tape on here for 2 or 3 years. We do tons of landmine work with rows, a lot of rows and some shoulder stuff, a lot of different stuff. And I've never had any issues with it. I might wrap some more duct tape on here just in case, but this works really good. And when the bar's not in it, which I can't slide out, I just leave it sitting here and it's pretty much out of the way. All right, guys. Okay, that wraps up my landmine exercise episode. Please like this channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please comment on the channel. Please share the channel if you know some other people that could use some of these tips. And go to my Instagram, follow, it might be Chad-Ikes or just Chad Ikes, I really don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll come back and keep watching. I hope you'll subscribe so you know when all the new episodes come out. And I'll be back at you later with some more information.